Take me to LA, down the boulevard. Write a story like a billboard. Take me to LA, maybe we will stay in the feeling, serving songs of summertime all day. Summertime, LA.
Welcome to episode 2 of Ice Cream, Music and Zen. You're here with your hosts, Bud, Dhyan, and
Anand.
I'll get it.
I don't think that's correct, but whatever.
Okay, so I want to kick things off with an apology. In the last episode,
I've been waiting for this for a long time. Here we go.
In the last episode, I didn't do my hair, and you all had to sit through that, and I looked ridiculous, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that. We're in Hollywood. This is the land of professionalism.
This isn't what I was waiting for. I was expecting something completely different.
Wait, are you saying that your hair looks better this time?
I was expecting that joke, and yes, it does.
Well,
Have we
anyway,
finished on that topic?
Well, no, because I was just
Right.
going to say that I can see now why they have hair and makeup departments. So if anyone's looking to intern in hair or makeup, we're currently accepting applications.
Also, if anyone's looking to provide hair, both Anand and I would be very interested.
if you have anything spare left in the shower drain, donations will be accepted.
and-
Meanwhile, I would like to introduce this week by saying that I am much more comfortable. I'm not sure if you can see it in shot, but I am very comfortably relaxed in a comfy chair.
I was going to announce this differently. I was going to say in major news this week, Dhyan got a chair. And that was going to be my announcement.
I
Okay.
think mine was better.
Okay.
All right. So the comfy chair has been introduced, and now back to the.
I mean, look at me. Don't I just look relaxed?
Do you know what we need next?
I don't know. You're kind of out of frame a little bit, so I'm not sure if anyone
If
else
you
can
cut
see.
me out, I swear to God.
Do you know what we need next?
What?
Mugs.
Ah, yes. Print with the
Yeah.
name of the show.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you very slowly drink out of it and hold it up towards the camera.
Very important.
So.
Things that did happen this week was, of course, we just had Hokey Pokey Day.
Well,
Dollar
actually,
Hokey Pokey
to begin
Day.
with, I want to say that there were reviews for our first show, Aaron.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
before we go into Hokey Pokey.
Did you write them?
So, by and large, they're wildly supportive. We've collected a few here. So the first review is, I love Hokey Pokey ice cream. And that's from Hokey Pokey Lover 245. We've got
One of
another
117
Another
support
review for our
accounts.
first episode. Extraordinary cinematic masterpiece, and that's from Marty Scorsese. Thank you, Marty. Not sure what you were
Wasn't he
watching.
written a list of bits for the show and he's reading them off? Like,
Not
okay,
sure.
let's keep
Not sure
Aaron.
what he was
Right,
watching.
Okay. All right.
Another review for the first episode.
Okay, let's see what he's got.
I can't understand their accent or anything they're saying. Total gibberish. Anand had a cool hairstyle though. So that's cool. That's from American Accent Ascendancy. Strong username
How late
content.
last night did you stay out working on this?
Strong username content synergy there. And lastly,
Wait,
we have one more review coming in for the first show. The guy in the middle had really great stories and was generally very funny and eloquent, and we want to hear more from him. And that comes from Bud Chalmers.
Well, I actually didn't see where that was going. So
And don't forget the review that said, very uncomfortable podcast situation. That was from Dhyan Chalmers. And the review this week will be much better. Dhyan Chalmers.
And then lastly, there was a review, feedback from cheers.com, which said, would you like help?
Cheers or cheers.
Okay, all right. Now that we've covered that, we're going on to Dollar Hokey Pokey Day, right?
Yes, that indeed
Sure.
did happen.
So yeah, Dollar Hokey Pokey Day we just had 2 days ago, and it was a wild success. It was a lot of fun. We also, I don't know if you're familiar with the Century City Mall where our store here is located. There's a big event space called the Atrium, a Fila, a new Honda and Sony electric vehicle had a big celebration. They celebrated National Ice Cream Day by paying 6 different vendors to give away ice cream down there. And we were lucky enough to be part of that too. So you could get Hokey Pokey anywhere you were in the mall.
It was pretty sticky on Monday. We have to admit we may have had something to do with that. We'd also like to thank Sony and Honda, our sponsors.
For this show.
Yes.
We have new sponsors.
We look forward to 3 brand new vehicles.
Yes, they're not aware that they're sponsoring us yet, but we thank them anyway.
So for $1 Hokey Pokey Day, we opened at 11 a.m. We had a line.
Actually, it was open to a line.
Yeah,
at
we opened
11
to a line.
for ice cream. That was fun.
The line actually went in the wrong direction to begin with. We tried to get down
There
to
was a lot of
restructure the
consternation
line.
about that.
That's right. We're like, well, the line is going in the wrong direction.
I had to interrupt to say the word consternation. So back to the
Who's
stories
to
of
say
the line.
what is a right direction and what is a wrong direction? Now, in this part of the Zen podcast,
Okay, have you got any more? Have you finished that thought then? Is that it? Is that the complete Zen moment?
That's the Zen
Yeah,
moment.
I'm pretty-
Who's
pretty-
to say
pretty
which
Zen
direction the line should be going in?
Well, there is a right direction and it went in the wrong direction.
Yes, and we tried to get down to move the line and we couldn't.
Anyway, so we did sold around 1,200 $1 ice creams. And then people also got a variety of other products, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
People had a great time. So much so that we have come up with the idea that we would like to continue $1 Hokey Pokey Day every day.
Well, the thing was, see, we got
Every day?
everyone paid $1, but they
Yes.
also had to follow us
Exactly.
on Instagram or subscribe to the YouTube
Yeah.
or both. And so at the end of the day, I was like, well, this is great. We
Yeah.
have 500 new followers.
Yeah.
Why don't we do?
These maths don't quite add up. I feel like a few people cheated the system, but anyhow, let's.
I was like, why can't we just do $1 Hokey Pokey Day every day, and we'll have thousands of followers?
Exactly, but then we did realize that we will be bankrupt. But we've come up with.
no. This is LA. It doesn't matter if you're bankrupt as long as you have followers.
No, don't worry. We have a solution. We're going to start a crowdfunding campaign and ask all our followers
Who
if
paid
they could-
$1 for an ice cream?
Exactly. To support the dream of $1 Hokey Pokey Day, if they could just contribute $5.75 each to our crowdfunding, we can keep the dream of $1 Hokey Pokey alive. All day, every day. That's all we need.
Or it's a dollar. It's always $1 with an automatic gratuity of $5.75.
But that goes to the staff, so that's not going to
It's
work.
not going to go to the business.
We need the crowdfunding.
Yeah, we need the tips are all good, but we need the crowdfunding.
Oh, we're
What
happy.
if
Our
what
staff
if I-
got very well tipped on the day, which we're extremely happy about because they worked very hard.
What if I were to sell my stake in the business to you guys, then you hire me back as staff?
As long as you don't manage.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know why he's so obsessed about this whole. What he's trying. Oh, he's thinking that we get the $1 and he gets the $5.75.
Chess, not checkers.
But you're going to have to be the only staff member on, otherwise.
At all times.
Well, I do
that
like
sounds
that.
like a normal day.
I do like that idea of making Dhyan the only staff member. We could just make him do all the work.
You know that
all
I'm
the time.
faster than you at making ice cream.
We're not going to even start on that.
Does anyone have any other stories from $1 Hokey Pokey Day?
No. It was all a blur. There was just so much. It was a very intense day.
Yep. Okay, so no stories. A lot of dollar ice creams, a lot of happy customers.
Yeah, exactly. I think we've covered that. I mean, how much do people want to hear about other people enjoying $1 ice creams when they didn't get to?
You think with inflation next year it'll be $2 Hokey Pokey Day?
No.
No, it doesn't have the same ring. No. We've got to keep it as $1 Hokey Pokey Day. So please keep that inflation down.
Also on our first episode, one of our former staff members, David, he commented that he was happy that we released the show because he'd run out of fishing videos to watch and now he had something to watch on YouTube.
Did he see some sort of correlation between the pace of our show
Had-
and a fishing video?
Had every fish been caught?
Well, I don't know. I'm not
So
sure.
there are no more fishing podcasts.
I'm not sure. But I told him that we'd include a fishing portion in this episode.
Okay.
So,
Also, but he seems to have been confused. I guess we didn't fully establish it. This is not, in fact, a podcast. This is a show. There will be segments.
right.
I haven't gone past the fishing thing yet because if he's run out of fishing videos, that means there's not plenty of fish in the sea. And I've always heard that there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Well, eventually,
Very confusing.
Did you write that bit too? Did you like collaborate on this? Because it wasn't worth it, is what I'm saying. Not sure I should have stopped speaking for you to allow you to say that.
so I did tell him that there would be a fishing portion. I don't know what to talk about in regards to fishing because we're all vegetarians and we've never been fishing. Basically never been fishing.
Oh, we did used to go out on the boat with our grandparents when they went fishing. Well, actually, no, we used to go out on the boat with them and then they would go fishing and we would do other things.
That's right, yes.
And you were the bait.
I did actually date a girl once and she wanted to go fishing and I was like, okay, sure, I'll throw a line in the water. Whatever.
Did you?
Yeah, well, I was like, nothing's going to happen.
You murderer. You murderer.
I'll throw a line in the water. So I threw a line in the water and I caught a bloody fish.
Really?
First time. I was like, damn it, I caught a fish.
You literally just started off by saying, we've never been fishing because we're vegetarian.
It wasn't real fishing. I was just like, oh, whatever, all right, I'll throw a
It
line.
wasn't real fishing.
So now I understand that this whole thing was just for Running to tell the story of how he went fishing and caught a fish first go. He
And-
wrote to David and asked him to comment this so he could tell that.
And you better be bloody sure that it's Anand's profile photo on all dating apps.
No, we threw it back. We threw it
After we
back.
took the photos.
All right, so we got anything else in the ice cream portion of the show?
Well, I think we should follow this by doing a cooking segment with showing me cooking the Hokey Pokey.
Right.
This is what I spent a lot of last week doing. I had to cook about 40 to 50 pots of Hokey Pokey. A couple of our staff members were away that helped me with the cooking, so I did it all myself. It was a very intense week for me.
He made all the Hokey Pokey that made
Exactly.
Hokey
So
Pokey.
now we
That's
will
what
show-
made Hokey Pokey Day.
And now, thank you. I just wanted a moment of silence to acknowledge what I'd done there. And now we could move into a little segment where we show me how cooking the Hokey Pokey and how it gets done. Okay, welcome to the cooking portion of Ice Cream, Music and Zen. We're just about ready to get this Hokey Pokey pot firing. So this is how I make every pot of Hokey Pokey. You can check in there.
That's some boiling sugar right there.
Yes, exactly.
Very, very hot. Do not touch,
So-
etc. Bud, are you going to wear gloves?
No, I do sometimes now wear gloves, but one of the interesting, so you put baking soda into boiling sugar, and I'm going to stir it in, and the whole thing is going to blow up. You know what's interesting? Every pot reacts uniquely.
We don't know why.
Probably because I don't measure anything.
Look at that go crazy.
Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Sound like Steve Irwin talking about a crocodile. Look at her. She's beautiful, mate.
It's quite a heavy pot too. You're quite strong, bud.
Well, I think I've done about 8,000 pots at this point of this, I've worked out. You know what I realized recently? I love cooking Hokey Pokey. Every pot that comes up, I get myself ready, I get my whisk, I get my baking soda. Every time I look forward to it coming up, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to pour a pot of Hokey Pokey, which is quite nice. After 8,000 pots, I still enjoy doing it just as much. I think it shows you're in the right business, right?
So we have a look at these
So this is Hokey.
these loaves of Hokey Pokey that have been poured out. They're actually not rising as much, are they? But
No, this is no. Sometimes I've kept it all a little bit more controlled this time. I did slightly less in the pot. Sometimes when I'm just cooking pot after pot, I'll fill it up a little bit more and I'll really be exploding. This one is a fairly controlled version of Hokey Pokey.
But they do go, so they start to harden pretty quickly. You can see there that they're already getting a little bit solid. They're not liquid. I think probably in about 3 or 4 minutes, they actually form a skin that you can touch. They were boiling sugar a moment ago. And
Maybe we'll come back in a moment and show you when they are set, what it looks like when you break one. It turns into that crunchy deliciousness that everyone loves so much. So once this sets, it turns into this delicious, well, sometimes it's called honeycomb, and I guess because it looks like honeycomb with all those holes in there.
yeah, but there's no honey.
There is no honey in there.
No
Although
honey in it.
some people do make this. Can you hear that? It's like
Probably
snap, crackle, and pop. It's crackling away. Pretty cool.
Why is it cracking?
I don't know.
Very scientific cooking show here.
Yes, it's quite cool actually. That has got a beautiful, delicious crunch. It's light, crunchy, golden. I mean,
And you should smell it. It smells great.
yeah, it does. It's a really unique smell to it. But
Okay.
It's like opening a bag of coffee. I open a bag of Hokey Pokey. Like,
And then what do we do with this?
well, this will be blended through the ice cream and sprinkled on top to make our classic Hokey Pokey, the namesake. Okay, welcome back.
Oh my God. I want you to know, watching this, that he paused very seriously for about 3 seconds and then introduced himself again. Great work.
I
didn't
said
introduce
welcome
himself.
back.
He said
Don't you-
welcome back to the audience.
Thank God you've got me here to correct you.
All right, so I guess the music portion of the show.
Oh, we're doing that next.
Well, I guess so.
right.
We've
okay.
done ice cream. So
Oh,
now
isn't
music.
that the part where I say, Dhyan, hand me my guitar?
No, not yet. Because, well, there's music playing.
Oh,
but
are
there's
you the
also-
only one capable of playing music?
That was my idea.
Well, I also wanted to go into music news.
Ah, what's music news?
Well, news about
Update
music.
us. Yeah,
It's
no.
news about music.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, you-
Yeah, I was
you're saying
asking
what
what is it? What's the news? Let's hear
Well, I was trying to find out what the music news was this week.
Right.
Charlie XCX got married to the drummer of the 1975, so that's two artists coming
Wow.
together there. His name is George Daniel.
Okay,
Carrying
cool.
on the
You didn't need to say that. Everyone knew that.
carrying on the great British tradition of having two first names in a row. Elton John.
Could have more than this.
George Michael.
Right. Okay. And you need at least one more to finish this.
What about
George
Bob Dylan?
Daniel.
What about
It's three.
You already said no. There needed to be one other.
Also, I just wonder, they're a pretty modern couple. Do you think he took her name and now he's George XCX?
Is that her official last name?
No.
Right. You probably didn't take it.
was
then.
not funny. I can't believe you wrote that down to say that.
I didn't write it down. I just came up with it.
Let us review your bits next time that you write, and we'll let you know which ones to keep in or not.
Anyway, that'll be an interesting collaboration.
1975 and Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I
They
don't know.
probably have before.
It's called a marriage, not a carrot. That's what they did. They did.
Well, obviously, I was talking about the music side. I have
there
seen the 1975 before in concert.
Any interesting stories about that?
Well, there's a slight interesting story. The show is fantastic. Shout out Maddie Healy. Not sure why you were naked, curled up on stage for so long, but anyway. After leaving the show, driving happily down the road with Rocco, and stopped at the lights, hear a screeching sound in the distance. Small Toyota Corolla speeds around the corner, loses control, smashes straight into the front of my car, and that was the end of that car.
It was a reversal of the Kanye lyrics.
Oh yeah, because I was driving a very old Range Rover, which was built like a tank, and
What are the Kanye lyrics again? Oh, I scratched your Corolla.
might have scratched your Corolla. Okay, I smashed your Corolla.
But he's driving a Range Rover, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What's the
Okay.
line
Oh,
before
when
that gives that away?
What is this, like one of those shows
Should
where
have
you
written this
find the
down.
next lyric?
Yeah. I didn't know he was going to tell this story.
Okay. I was.
Restart everything so I can redo that moment perfectly.
And welcome back.
Any other music news? Do you guys do you know any music news?
Well, did you hear
anyone-
what I was doing last week? I was cooking 50
Okay,
pots of Hokey
Dhyan, any
Pokey.
music-
Where do you think I would have
any
had
music-
time to seek out the music news?
Justin Bieber's new album came out.
Okay.
Absolute fire.
Is
He's
it?
done it again. He's hit the bangers. It's going off.
Okay. Down's very supportive here. Tyler, the Creator, just released an album. So, which segues into Who Wants to Tell the Story?
Who was
Tyler, the
Anakin.
Creator.
geographically closest?
Anakin wants to tell the story.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
well,
Anakin's not here.
Sorry,
so
on,
I'll start.
on
Okay, you'll go.
Saturday, the day before Hokey Pokey Day, we were doing a collaboration with Malin and Getz that we do with them quite often, where we pop up in their stores and we serve one of our flavors to promote something that they're releasing.
They're a skincare and beauty brand.
Yep. And this week they were releasing a strawberry line of products. Most of all, their strawberry bar soap smelled absolutely delicious. And so we were at their location on Abbot Kinney. I was there. Anand was in Silver Lake, and Anakin was in Larchmont. So
Anakin is
then
one of our staff members.
Not a fictional character.
No.
very real.
And he met Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the
Didn't meet
Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator.
He
he
did.
did.
He gave him a fist bump.
Yeah, I mean, but I was like, the part of the story was he had our ice cream.
That's
now
right.
it's just now we're just telling the stories that Anakin met him.
Well,
No,
he was getting through the story. You interrupted too soon. Yes, we know he had the ice cream.
Keep going. That's terrible.
Tyler came and had a strawberries and cream ice cream.
Very good.
And Anakin, who's a huge fan of Tyler and had already pre-ordered the vinyl, was able to speak to his musical hero.
Did he tell him that he ordered?
Yeah, he told him. Yeah, he told him. He had a chat to him. He's like, "What's going on, Tyler?" And Tyler's like, my uncle's dog died." That's what Tyler said.
He's not making this. He's not making this up. This is actually what happened.
But does Tyler
And,
want everyone to know that his uncle's dog died? He said that in private conversation. Now we're releasing it on camera.
We would just like to give our condolences to
Tyler's uncle's dog.
No, not the dog. The uncle.
Okay. You sure not the dog?
The dog's in heaven now. He's in
yeah,
a better place.
And on a farm.
So I think that should start a new new segment. Sorry, which famous musical artist ate our ice cream this week?
Oof. I mean, we have had a good list of celebrities have our ice cream, but I don't know if we can keep up this segment every week.
Next week it'll be like none. The week after that it'll be like none. Segment's over.
We just sit there.
It'll be a short-lived segment.
What if we just eat our own ice cream?
Did Tyler enjoy the ice cream? We don't know. He walked away with it. We didn't get to ask him.
He hasn't yet reached out.
If anyone knows him, yeah, he can reach out and let us know if he enjoyed his strawberries and cream
We
ice
know
cream.
he enjoyed it because it's fabulous, but just how much?
Does Dhyan want to play something?
Yeah, would you like to wind up the
You could
musical?
ask me in a nicer way than that. Dhyan, please.
Dhyan, please
will you
serenade
play
us.
something?
Dhyan, please serenade us.
Fine.
Evidently, other people in this group are going to do musical things now.
So eventually we want to get to the point where we're actually playing as a band. Probably in the next episode.
We've never done it before, but we're pretty sure we can.
On this show.
I've been practicing really hard at the tambourine.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to get it. What shall I play?
We
Shall I
thought,
play a
we
little
thought
bit
he'd prepared
Driving
something.
at pace? What? Why would I prepare something? You just asked me out of the blue, Dhyan, are you going to play something?
Oh, okay. Yeah, wink at each other. Don't let the camera see.
Okay, so this song is called Driving at Pace. It is on our vinyl, which can be purchased in store. Quick plug. Places I have seen, although I've never been. The scarlet rosary of ciphered ecstasy. Daydreams into one, the clasp of hewn sun, an arch of glowing brick, and then there's the faintest click. I'm sure we've met before, amid a ceasefire in the war, where the willows are tall and frissons die divine, flooding the sandbank with ripples of natural candour. We're driving a pace consigned to the chase, arriving with no contentment. We're driving a pace, assignment of grace to find what we being exempted. La 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 la. La 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 la, ooh, la 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 la.
Oh, you're just doing a shortened version.
Did you write that melody in LA originally?
You know what? I wrote it after a trip to LA for the first time. That'll survive. Yeah, I actually wrote it after a trip to LA in 2016.
There you
Back
go.
in the day.
We have a full version of that song. Oh, we discussed that, didn't we?
Well, you have to keep.
I was
you have to keep the people wanting more.
I was lost listening to the song, so I'm still coming back to reality.
If you want to hear the rest of the song, you have to come in and put our record on.
So I guess that's the Zen portion of the show
Yeah.
for Bud.
I was actually going to say for the Zen portion of the show, we need a little dong. I go, dong.
I don't think it's called a dong. I don't think we need a dong in the show, but just a feeling.
Are you sure?
Probably has a more technical There's probably a technical term for it. A donger?
Especially a little dong.
Okay. What are there any suggestions for the Zen portion of this show?
No, my mind is still and empty.
How
and
many Hokey Pokeys do you need to eat to achieve enlightenment? Has anyone yet?
We don't yet have an answer to that question because I don't think anyone has yet arrived at that through
And
that
then you
process.
start thinking, is it a finite number or is it an infinite number? What are numbers?
Okay. We could
How do math?
we could actually highlight some of the lyrics for that song for the Zen portion of the show.
Yes.
And which ones would you like to highlight?
What's the second verse? So you start with the.
How do you expect me to remember when I'm not actively singing and playing it?
So what are the words at the start?
Daydream into one.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's it. Daydreams into
Clearly,
one.
no one wrote this
The
song.
clasp of hewn sun.
That's the second verse.
An arch of glowing brick.
And then there's the faintest click.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You know what?
That's incomprehensible.
So
I
you
don't
know what that always makes me think of for some reason. It's not exactly a correlation, but you know the time when we were traveling in Bruges. Remember the afternoon we had there, and it was springtime, and the wind was blowing. There was the convent there, and there were all the flowers being scattered all the time. That always I get that image in mind when I hear those words every time. An arch of glowing brick, and then there's the faintest click. I don't exactly know why that correlates to me, but that's the feeling it evokes. Do you remember that afternoon? I remember it really clearly, that afternoon in Bruges.
I
A real
remember it
atmosphere to
vaguely.
it.
I remember it vaguely.
Ah, right, okay. For some reason, I really loved that particular atmosphere of the whole place.
I remember getting Belgian chocolate there. I don't remember.
And also we had the Trappist monks beers.
I remember the
Oh
beer.
yeah, the beer. That was amazing. Oh, and remember why we were having that? Remember what we
Yeah,
saw?
yes.
We saw
yes.
possibly the drunkest man in the entire world. This is
Yeah.
what was it, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, or maybe a little bit later? So we're not
Yeah,
even,
around
it's not
there.
even the end of the night. And this gentleman was exiting the pub or the bar
Yeah.
and attempting to get on his bicycle to ride wherever he was. And how long did it go on for? Like, it went on for 5 minutes. He's just getting on his bicycle and just falling over. Like, at this point, a crowd has assembled of onlookers.
Yeah. I've actually
Are
got...
you okay?
Yeah. I've actually got keep going with your story. I wrote this down in a travel diary, this story.
You have a travel diary?
No, I tried. I got really bored. No, I don't know where it is.
That was a good part of.
Wow,
You
that
weren't-
was
I was
fantastic.
just doing my own thing. You were telling the story.
Yeah, well, when
Just
we're
keep
currently we're filming a show and you just start scrolling on your phone.
I was like,
Like, is
I
this
was
the
just-
portion of the show where we show people our favorite meme from the week? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Speaking of, how do we feel about going to Coldplay
Weren't you in the
concerts?
middle of a story?
Sorry, I've gone on from that.
Yeah, all I was doing was checking because I'd actually written the story down.
Okay, to truncate what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Beer, incredible, made by Trappist monks in
Yep.
Belgium.
Yep.
Man had too many, and we laughed at him attempting to ride his bicycle. Luckily, we did not witness any injuries, so we don't have to
Actually,
feel bad about laughing.
he had a whole audience of everyone sitting in this courtyard bar watching him impossibly ride his bike on the cobblestone streets while being incredibly drunk, and somehow he remained upright.
Eventually.
Oh yeah, did he keep falling over
I
trying
don't
to get on
remember
his
the end.
bike?
Did he eventually
No, he
make
went
it
out
off?
of he went out of sight without falling off.
Yeah, he made it. After
damn.
it was a struggle for him to get on, but eventually he made it. All right, so that's the Zen portion of the show. He was close to enlightenment, obviously.
I do think we have to bring in one current event to talk about this week.
No,
and
I don't want to
obviously-
talk about that event.
Come on, it was
No,
so good.
I don't want to talk
I
about
don't
it.
know what event he's talking about.
Bud was making Hokey Pokey, and somehow Bud was living, as they say,
Okay,
living
here we go.
under a rock.
But the only person in the world who made so much Hokey Pokey, he didn't realize that you don't go to a Coldplay concert
Oh, that event. Sorry,
with your
yeah.
head of HR.
Yeah, I saw that. I did actually get time.
Anyway,
That's
that's-
all the internet's talking about this week.
Well, yeah, so we're not going to talk about it.
No. What is there to say about it? Everything that there is to be said has been said
You have
about
no
that.
amusing take on it.
No, I don't.
Sorry, guys, for bringing this up.
Do you have any other segments to discuss?
Okay, maybe I do have one. All right, so No, I don't.
Okay. And that brings this episode to a dramatic ending. Thank you for watching.
Started with a bang, ended with a fizzle. Is that how it goes?
Thank you for watching. I just have to say that. Everyone be quiet for a moment and we end on that.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you
for watching.